Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another full MLB slate overview with your host, Play of the Day, Jay on X. I'm back, and I'll be talking about every game in the MLB tomorrow, Saturday, August the 22nd. I'm back on threelegparlay.com, the best website for MLB data, and here's our top eight for a home run tomorrow. And I'm going to show you guys my notepad before I get into the video for tonight. Thank you for blowing up my long form post. I love you guys, and you know that. 233 likes and 33 reposts. Can we get there again, please? I'm back on threelegparlay.com. Code play of the day, J, $10 off annual plan, referral 50, $5 off 5 weeks. The best deal on the internet. The Three Leg Parlay Discord can be found here or in slash account, and I'll be looking at every game tomorrow, Saturday, August the 22nd. We have a full slate, and I forgot to look at if there's to be announced pitchers again. Let's do it right now, and I'm going to go by game as per usual. We have to be announced pitchers only versus the Philadelphia Phillies. St. Louis Cardinals have a to be announced pitcher. That's fine. We'll be looking at 29 teams here, a daunting task. So let me get directly into it. After I pull up my list I made in my video last night, my long form video, Miguel Vargas, number one player rated and made the list, of course, hit the home run. I love it. We have a lot of good callouts, a lot of not good callouts with the strikeout plays. Yuck. That's why we move directly forward to the 822 play of the day J list. Oh man, I think I have dyslexia, undiagnosed. First three people that comment dyslexia get 3 months access to free to Three Leg Parlay. And my X comments only the first three go. And I'm moving forward now to the number one rated game of the day tomorrow at Coors Field. Cleveland Guardians at Colorado Rockies. Tanner Bybee versus Gabriel Hughes. Above average park factor here. Outward wind to right field at 17 miles an hour. Zach Veen with a low sample size, top rated here against Bybee. We'll check it out. That's kind of interesting. We do have two home runs off of breaking pitches in the mix. A change curveball combo. We'll see 26% of the time from Bybee. He's given up 7 home runs on the season to those pitches. Veen has 2 home runs off those pitches in the velocity range, and he's a new player. So he's hit both of those home runs in the last 10 days, a changeup and a curveball, 407 and 406 feet. We do have trending down in distance ever since, but he likes this mix with a 40% hard hit and a 20% barrel rate. Tanner Bybee throwing all of his pitches a decent amount. He throws a wide range, giving up to power at an 8% rate. Zach Veen is a left-handed batter, and Bybee's giving up a left-handed batter platoon advantage. Obviously hasn't seen any similar pitchers. 100 zone alignment. Zach Veen's going to make the list. Top rated in the number one rated game of the day. Zach Veen going to make the list for a home run tomorrow. I'm not all too familiar with his game, but he's a power bat here on 3LP. So let's get some tiers here, baby. I think that's a value play. Mickey Moniak, the top chalk option against Tanner Bybee with the left-handed batter platoon advantage and outward wind in the number one rated game, covering every pitch in the mix in the velocity range. Really looking for somebody smacking on cutters and sinkers and fastballs, main three pitches. Moniak, 14% barrel rate versus the fastball, 14% barrel rate versus the sinker, low barrel rate versus this cutter. We can have a pitch spammed to him. He's taken Bybee before, though, a home run in 8 plate appearances. 0 home runs versus the type. I like it, don't love it. Is looking good here in splits. 16 home runs at home at Coors versus a right-handed pitcher at night. Definitely in a good spot here, Moniak. We do have a low barrel rate. Last 15 in play versus the mix. 40% already hit, 7% barrel rate. I like the look of Moniak for HRR, maybe. Moniak going to make the list for that. Second rated Colorado Rocky, rather. Willie Castro, third rated here in this one for a home run. 3 home runs off of top three pitches in the mix, one off a cutter, two off fastballs. 73% hard hit, but a 7% barrel rate. Willie Castro, a good hit look, in my opinion, obviously without financial advice being involved as per usual. Talk about some Cleveland Guardians now against Gabriel Hughes. Gabriel Hughes is pretty decent, I thought. He has a 12.83 ERA last three which means he must have got blown up in a game very recently that I didn't keep track of. I'm gonna go over to ESPN and check it out. Oh, by the way, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the 3LP Discord. I have it right here, right? Do I? Yes. Look at all these wins. Look at all these legends in the 3LP Discord. You can access that in slash account. This is very fun. Look at all these caches just tonight. Bang, bang, bang. We had some really good ones here. Let me find a really good one. Look at this banger from Vega. Hells yes. Hells yes. Moving forward, Nathaniel Loud, top rated against Gabriel Hughes, had a home run robbed directly out of the freaking stands. Parlay Patty is pissed. I'm pissed. 0% bear rate Nathaniel Loud versus this particular mix. We do have a good coverage of the mix, but a trending down bat versus the mix. Four base hits, last 15 in play. Oh, I need to refresh this tab. I'm like, where's my new stuff? Hold on. Hold on. I'll get us back on track here in literally 5 seconds. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what I was doing, and now look at it. Oh, hello. That's called a refresh, baby. That's called a that's called a 3LP freaking legend POTDJ legend moment. Look at that. Bang. But yeah, Nathaniel Loud doesn't look too good here. Top rated Cleveland Guardian. Brett Sullivan, next batter here, has been a hot bat. 47% hard hit and a 20% barrel rate. Last 15 in play. This is so nice for the people that watch the video. I know a lot of people listen, but this is so nice for the people that watch. 47% hard hit and a 20% barrel rate. Last 15 in play. 3 home runs versus mixed 7 base hits. 20-degree average launch angle. You guys know I love talking about my base hits last 15 in play. Brett Sullivan looking good here off of fastballs and sinkers. Bybee throwing fastballs and sinkers at a 46% combined rate. Brett Sullivan is also going to make the list. Sorry for HRR. Maybe Tanner Bybee does not play too good tomorrow. That would be nice because we just had a bunch of Colorado Rockies make the list. Gabriel Hughes giving up 2 home runs to lefties, small left-handed batter platoon advantage. I want to see him at home. Has he pitched at home? So at home versus Tampa Bay, he gave up 1 home run, and at home versus Washington, he gave up zero. These were the games I watched. He was pretty decent in them. Versus Tampa Bay, he gave up a home run to Jordan Hicks, left-handed batter. So Nathaniel Lau got a home run robbed directly out of his hand. Chase DeLauder's a hot bat. Those are the two I'm going to look at. If you want to check out anybody else on 3LP, you are very welcome to do so. 3legparlay.com. 5 home runs to Lauder off a main pitch fastball. Gabriel Hughes throws 55% of the time. Loves that pitch. 11% barrel rate, 47% particularly versus that pitch. Love that. A trending up batter with 7 base hits in the last 15 in play, 47% hard hit and a 7% barrel. He looks better on data. Chase DeLauder looks better on data. He will be making the list for. We do have an Adele hot bat. I might as well look at him, but Chase DeLauder is going to make the list for a base hit. Um, Nathaniel out for a home run because he literally had one. That was crazy. The picture I saw, he's making the list for a strong home run play, and he's top rated on 3LP. That is definitely worth something. Uh, Amador is not a guy I know anything about. So Joe Adele versus right-handed pitching this year: 7 home runs, 48.6 uh, home runs per at bat. Not I usually target him versus lefties. He's been better versus righties recently, and he does like that fastball. He actually really does like that fastball. I don't know if he will play. Mid batter non lineup. I think I like the Nathaniel Lau look much more. Who is Amador? I'm not familiar with his game. We have a home run off a fastball in Bibby's mix, but a 0% barrel rate. So I'm moving forward from the first to the second rated game at Dodger Stadium, Pittsburgh Pirates at Los Angeles Dodgers. Uh, if you're watching the video right now, I plan on speed running. I think I operate best at pace. So, well, I don't know. Sometimes I linger, but Jared Jones, 9 ERA last three, 1.55 home runs given up per nine. We do have outward wind to right field at 9 miles an hour in this second rated game. Jared Jones is a bit of a target. We don't have much of a platoon advantage to either side. Small right handed batter platoon advantage, but Otani top rated and he's been hot. And we have a four-pitch mix from Jared Jones, so we know what's coming. And he throws fastballs and sliders. That's particularly stupid. Otani's going to make the list. And if Jared Jones gives it up to Power, he does give it up to Power. And Otani is embarrassingly 0 for 5 versus him, when in reality, he smashes the type in similar pitchers. And splits favor him all the way around. Otani is probably a lock in my eyes at plus 180. Max Muncy, second rated, has been very good too. Very, very good too. 46% usage fastball from Jones. He throws it 98 miles an hour. Throws that fastball fast. Muncy likes that pitch. Four home runs in that velocity range and three off a slider at 90 miles an hour. 1.024 expected slugging isolated versus that slider. 819 versus the fastball, as well as a 66 and a 62% hard hit. 7 and 3 home runs. Max Muncy gonna have to also make the list for a home run. I like those two, top two rated in this game. Second rated game here. Tarek Skubal pitching for the Dodgers. Top rated Pittsburgh Pirate is Rafael Flores Jr., who probably will look decent, and he does, but we have Tarek Skubal, who I don't tend to bet against, um, one of the league's best pitchers. So Pittsburgh Pirates will be eliminated from contention in my batters list. New York Mets at Chicago White Sox at right field in this next game. Christian Scott versus Luis Castillo. Above average park factor. Crosswind to right field. Could kill a ball. Murakami top rated here against Christian Scott. 71.4 score here with my sliders is very high. So I'm not going to worry about the wind all too much. We have a 67% hard hit and a 27% barrel rate. Murakami last 15 balls in play versus this right-handed pitching mix. The sweeper, forcing fastball cutter combo. 3 home runs, 8 base hits, 34-degree average launch angle. It's quite ideal here. It's quite entirely ideal here. Christian Scott gives it up to Power. This is probably a lock of the day, Murakami. Play of the day for tomorrow is Murakami. It's going to be a Murakami Olsen two-man for me. I already know that. I haven't gotten around to the Braves yet. That's a lock in my eyes. Top rated with my sliders, Minataka Murakami versus Christian Scott. Miguel Vargas, Christian Scott totally shut down versus right-handed batters. I will look at Colson Montgomery, who hit a home run today. Back-to-back look, possibly, with 2 home runs off of a main pitch fastball. He throws 48% of the time. Scott giving up 6 home runs off that pitch. I don't know what he hit a home run off of today, but he hit a fastball 354 feet yesterday. It's one of those where if it's not Murakami, like if it's a weird day, it'll probably be Montgomery. The splits do not favor him in terms of home runs per nine at night or at home. Minataka Murakami is a freaking lock in my eyes. Maybe I'll find a sleeper. I don't feel like it actually. 3legparlay.com, four sleepers. Maybe I'll look at Drew Romo if he looks interesting. 2 home runs off a main pitch fastball. 4 base hits, less 15 in play. 0 home runs, 0% barrel. Nah. Luis Castillo against these New York Mets, top rated is Francisco Lindor, who has been very good. 1.48 home runs given up per nine from Castillo. We have good expected slugging versus all of his mix from Lindor. A home run off of each of the fastball, sinker, and changeup mix pitches in the mix. No home runs off the slider. Secondary pitch, Castillo's given up 7 home runs off of. I don't love this lineup. Holy moly, I love this 67% hard hit and 10 base hits, last 15 in play versus this mix. Lindor is an amazing HRR play for tomorrow. That's going to get a HRR plus lock tier. Francisco Alvarez, right-handed batter. We do have a left-handed batter platoon advantage, but Alvarez smashes the mix. Trending down, only 4 base hits, last 15 in play. Carson Bench, left-handed batter, covers everything in the mix, in the velocity range as well, with a home run off a sinker 2 days ago. 8 base hits. He likes this mix. Non-mid batter lineup. Smashes the type. Good slugging here. Jared Young as well versus the type. Non-mid batter lineup. I don't know if I'm too concerned. Fastball hit 370 feet here. Huh. Let's dig into it. Castillo giving home runs up off his fastball and his slider only. Really. So, isolate versus the fastball, and we have lots of far hit balls. Isolate versus the slider, and we have additional far hit balls. 50% hard hit and 8% barrel rate versus the slider. 53% hard hit and a 0% barrel rate versus the fastball. This is a good base hit look for tomorrow, Jared Young. Carson Bench was higher rated than him. Smashes the type. More of a power batter in my eyes. Isolate him versus the fastball and the slider. So he loves the fastball, or he loves the slider with the 60% ardent and a 13% barrel rate, last 15 in play versus it. Not a whole lot in play. The fastballs, we have three of the last four hit for singles. Weak hit balls. I don't love the look. So I'm moving forward from this game. Yankee Stadium, Toronto Blue Jays at New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Great for left-handed batters. We do have inward wind, and we do have two good pitchers, Dylan Cease and Ryan Weathers. Dylan Cease in particular going for Cy Young. Let's check out his tendency. Gives it up to power at a 3.7% rate per plate appearance. He's just not a target. Rice obviously going to like the Mets. He has taken him deep before in 9 plate appearances. He's 1 for 9. Like if somebody hits a home run off him, oh, let's check out Grisham. 13% barrel rate, 60% hard hit, last 15 in play, 4 strikeouts in 8 plate appearances, 1 for 6, head to head. Garcia Jr., 1 for 10 head to head. I don't like the lineup here. We did have a Spencer Jones home run today. Non-pitch mix lineup. So I don't like the Yankees against Dylan Cease, who is so good this season. Minimize that. Ryan Weathers, 1.21 home runs given up per 9, 0.95 ERA last three. I feel like Okamoto took him deep earlier this season. He did. This is going to be a good spot for Okamoto. This is the type of pitcher he likes. 500 slugging versus the type. Home run off a slider and a changeup in the last 15 in play. He's a streaky guy, and this is a perfect spot for him. Ryan Weathers doesn't really walk batters either. 6.5% walk rate versus power. So I really do like the Okamoto look. That's a very strong play in my eyes. Moving forward from this game, American Family Field, Atlanta Braves at Milwaukee Brewers. Martin Perez versus Logan Henderson. Above average park factor, outward wind. Logan Henderson is a bit of a home run target, and Matt Olson, as I was talking, I mentioned him earlier, and I made a tweet about him. He looks freaking nuts here. Dare I say, he looks fucking nuts. 4 home runs off a main pitch fastball at 92. I don't know why I did that. 47% hard hit and a 27% barrel rate. Last 15 in play, 2 home runs, and a ball hit 109.5 miles an hour, 280 feet. The last ball in play. We do have 6 consecutive outs, but he's a hot bat and he's pissed about it. Nash is the type, 100 zone alignment. Matt Olson makes the list for a home run. That's a lock, baby. Well, Okamoto might have been a lock too. Hmm. Do we have any more locks? And then give me Okamoto lock. Give me a freaking Zach Veen lock, but I can't do it. It's not practical. Drake Baldwin, left-handed batter versus Logan Henderson. We do have a left-handed batter platoon advantage, so we will check him out, of course. 53% hard hit, 7% barrel rate. We do have far hit fastballs. Logan Henderson throws the fastball 46% of the time and the changeup 33% of the time, giving up 4 and 5 home runs off those two pitches. Those are the ones we're going to isolate, the fastball and the changeup. Last 15 in play, fastball 67 and 13% hard hit and barrel rate, 47 and 7 changeup. 1 home run, 1 home run. In the last 15 in play off both the pitches. Love the fastball, but no home runs off it since the 19th. The changeup not since the 24th. Drake Baldwin for a base hit. Michael Harris the second here against Logan Henderson. Covers every pitch in the mix in the velocity range. He throws it. But we do have a 0% barrel rate. Two doubles, last 3 balls in play. 322, 353, 333 foot hit, fastball, changeup. Right? So he's trending up versus these particular pitches we like. We don't have a mid batter lineup. We have a major power batter tendency lineup Matt Olson is such a freaking lock for me. Um, Mid batter, I don't mind it really. We'll check out Acuna Jr. though. No pitch mix lineup. We'll check out Yastrzemski with a little bit of pitch mix lineup, low hard hit and barrel rate. Check out Albie's pitch mix lineup. Same thing in the exit logs tab. Austin Riley, 60% hard hit, 7% barrel rate, trending up batter. Doesn't like a changeup really. Doesn't like a changeup. So I have my look Matt Olson and Michael Harris the second gonna make the list. Uh, is he? Yeah, Michael Harris the second gonna make the list. I would take him for bases or HRRs. I don't play bases, so HRR he makes the list four. Oh, I'm gonna love this game here. Los Angeles Angels at Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field. Ryan Johnson versus Cody Bradford. Average park factor, we have outward wind to left field. Ryan Johnson gives up 2.4 home runs per nine. He is a particular target, and he sucks ass. And we have the top two rated, Jock Peterson, Corey Seager. They are auto making the list. I've already looked at this a little bit. Um, I'm just gonna pre-put them on the list and then talk about them. Uh, Jock's a lock. Jock's a lock. Jock's a lock. I can't believe I even just said that, and it rhymed. We'll check him out. Top rated Ranger here against Ryan Johnson. 100 zone alignment. We have no barrels in the last 7 days, but he loves the cutter at 89 miles an hour, loves the sinker at 92, and a sweeper at 80. He just loves these pitches. 20% barrel versus the main, 13 versus the tertiary, and 25% versus the fourth main pitch. Nothing he can throw his way. 80% hard hit and a 27% barrel rate. 5 home runs, last 15 balls in play. Holy moly. Holy moly moly. Guys, let me say something real quick. I don't know if everybody is aware. I operate the website as well as make the content. So if I've ever cashed you out, feel free to join the website and hit the Discord community. Like, this is what I do. 8 base hits, last 15 and play, 5 home runs. Jock Peterson. Yeah, I mean, that's just nuts. So that's a lock. And Corey Seager didn't look that good here with a 20% hard hit and a 7% barrel rate versus this mix, right? Does like a cutter at a, let's check out that cutter main pitch. So trending down versus the cutter in term, oh, this is just, he hasn't even seen one since he came back. Corey Seager's such a freaking lock because he's going to walk Jock Peterson. Um, this is all in my head. 12.3% walk rate, two power. Obviously, they're both still likely to go. They're just both locks. Ryan Johnson's ass. In my opinion, obviously he's not that bad. He made it to the major leagues, you know. No, he's probably a cool guy. Jake Berger really likes a sinker, and sinker is definitely in the mix. A 23% usage pitch, not hitting the cutter very well at all. But when it's in play, it's hit far, giving up 2.5 home runs per nine. Two right-handed batters still, and a home run versus the type. The main similar pitcher here, Ryan Nelson, and similar pitchers deep dive tab on 3 play. Whoa, 3legparlay.com. So Jake Berger's also making the list, but I'm gonna put him for HRRs, but it's also a lock for HRRs. Nothing in life is a lock, of course. Cody Bradford, 0.59 home runs per nine, 2.93 ERA last three. He is quite decent. I don't think I'm going to care about any Angels in this one because the Rangers look so good. Jose Siri is the top rated versus Bradford, and he loved a left-handed pitcher, but Bradford only given up 1 home run off a slider, 8% usage pitch. No lineup there. Moving forward with an elimination of the Los Angeles Angels, wherever they are. T-Mobile Park, David Peterson versus Cade Anderson. Cade Anderson, um, this is not somebody I know nothing about. This is somebody I have an idea of. He is quite good. This is an anticipated first start for Cade Anderson for the Seattle Mariners, who already have a very solid pitching staff, one of the league's best, in my opinion. We have outward wind to um, right field. PCA could do a welcome to the MLB moment, but I'm going to eliminate the Chicago Cubs. MVPCA will have to wait another day. MVPCAHR. David Peterson giving up .88 home runs per nine. We have outward wind to right field. Top rated is J Rod. We'll check him out. 51.9 scores, not too high. 40% hard hit and a 7% barrel rate. Hit a sinker 411 feet recently. That is a main pitch from David Peterson. He's 1 for 2 versus him history. 2 home runs off similar pitchers. This is the type of pitcher he likes. J Rod not hitting a crazy amount of home runs. 100 zone alignment and a do tag. J Rod's going to make the list. He's going to make the list for HRR. I don't mind that at all. Top rated in this game without the Cubs. Randy Arozarena has hit 3 home runs in his last 10. 53% hard hit, but a 0% barrel rate. 1 home run, 6 base hits, last 15 in play. Does not look bad here recently versus the mix, particularly sinkers and fastballs. He's a good hit look, Arozarena. The Discord is popping off right now. I wonder if somebody hit a home run. I should let somebody talk in my ear. No, hell no. Shane McClanahan versus Brandon Young at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. .7 home runs per 9 given up. McClanahan, not a huge target. Crosswind and an average park factor, average hitting conditions. Pete Alonso has been cashing out the MLB community. Everybody say thank you to Big Meat Pete for lots of cashes. Like, let's remember these are human beings and they are winning us money, so that's very nice of them. We have no platoon advantage to either side of the plate from McClanahan. A decent lineup from Alonso versus the mix. Wonder if he's seen him before. He hasn't. He's taken him deep. Only giving out 2 power bats is McClanahan. Pete Alonso mashes the type. I don't know if a lot of people will be on him. This isn't a huge target, McClanahan. We have 3 barrels in the last 7 days. We'll probably get a double. Check out Kobe Mayo. 4 home runs off a main pitch fastball at 96 miles an hour. 2 off a changeup, 3 off. He loves this mix. 73% hard hit and a 40% barrel rate and a five and a five and a five and a five home runs last 15 balls in play from Kobe Mayo. This is a crazy damage profile versus this left-handed pitcher. Uh, he's taking him deep. He's 3 for 4. Of course, he is head to head. This is a type of pitcher he really loves. 100 zone alignment. Kobe Mayo has to make the list for a home run. Holy 40% barrel. I usually say 33% is a lock. Pete Alonso, definitely a good look there, even for a home run. McClanahan, not a huge target. Whatever. Junior Caminero top rated against Brandon Young. Brandon Young more of a target with a right-handed batter platoon advantage. I'm loving the look of this game here. 0% barrel rate. Last 15 in play. Caminero versus the mix is like damn. 0 for 2 versus Young, but he mashes the type, but no home runs versus the type. Caminero, HRR, definitely a home run look. Maybe a Velati daylight. Let's get into that. I'm very interested. So 2 home runs off a fastball, 40% usage main pitch from Young, 94 mile an hour, and 2 off a slider. I'm already liking the sound of it. 18% barrel rate versus that main pitch. And yeah. Velati makes the list for a home run. Ryan Velati on the Tampa Bay Rays. Very much so like that look. Check out his tendency. So we have a power batter giver upper, Brandon Young, kind of giving it up 2 mid to Yandy Diaz. We will check him out. His logs are very good. 53% ardent and a 13% barrel rate, 2 home runs, last 15 in play, 9 base hits. Yandy Diaz and another really good HRR spot for tomorrow. Really like that play. Really like that play. George Mateo, maybe he'll play. No, he doesn't look that good. Moving forward, Detroit Tigers at Kansas City Royals at Kauffman Stadium. Drew Anderson versus Michael Walker. Either of them can give up a home run. We do have inward wind coming all over the batter at 13 miles an hour. Caglianone, um, who was it? Caglianone, Pasquantino. Here, I can just pull it up here on Baseball Savant. There was a lot of far hit balls from the Kansas City Royals. Carter Jensen, Vinny Pasquantino, and Caglianone all hit at 390 feet or further today. They are all in play for tomorrow. Let me look here. Drew Anderson, right-handed pitcher, giving up 1.30 home runs per 9. Caglianone top rated. Loves the mix. 0% barrel rate. 9 base hits. Last 15 to play versus mix. Perfect HRR look. Caglianone. I love it when they make it simple for me. That's a lock, baby. Not a that's a HRR lock. Strong play. Non-financial advice. Eduardo Valencia top rated versus Michael Walker with a pretty strong right-handed batter platoon advantage from Michael Walker. Valencia with 2 home runs versus right-handed pitching, 15 at-bats per, 47% hard hit and a 27% barrel rate, 0 home runs. Last 15 in play, but a trender downer. So we'll check out Ben Malgiri. I'd never really check him out, but covers 2 pitches in the mix very well. Holy moly. 3 home runs last 15 in play off a sinker, a changeup, and a slider. Hmm. Mid batter lineup? What is he cooking? Ben Malgeri makes the list for a home run. Ben Malgeri makes the list for a home run for tomorrow. Value play, baby. I don't know if that's a value play or a lock, but value play. Drew Anderson versus Carter Jensen with the near home run today, or did he hit? I'm not too sure if he hit or near home run did. 0% barrel rate versus mix, last 15 in play. Michael Massey here. 0% barrel rate, last 15 in play. Bobby Witt Jr. versus the right-handed pitcher. Covers the mix with a home run at everything in the velocity range with a 60% hard hit, 67% hard hit rather, 13% barrel rate, 7 base hits last 15 in play, of home run off a fastball 4 days ago. Main pitch fastball, Bobby Witt Jr., my second favorite. Actually, that's going to be my favorite look, Bobby Witt Jr. in this one for a home run. Perfect. Show me John Rave. Nah. Damn it. Nah, don't show me Salvi. Okay, moving forward from this game to Lone Depot Park, Washington Nationals at Miami Marlins. Jake Irvin has a 6.75 ERA in the last three, 1.51 home runs given up per nine. He is a target. Griffin Conine, daylight selling bastard. Daylight selling bastard asshole who gave me daily pain, and I would have done fun things if he had hit a home run today. 60% hard hit and a 27% barrel rate versus the mix. I don't know if I can look at it. Main pitch fastball, he throws 20. Yeah. Power batter lineup, okay. 100 zone alignment. He makes the list for a home run. Andres Chaparro versus Yuri Perez. Yuri Perez not a target, but actually giving up home runs to right-handed batters at a 1.57 rate per nine. In 216 plate appearances, he's given up 9 home runs to them. Chaparro here, crushing pitches lately. Hit a slider for a home run, 397 feet, 27% barrel rate, last 15 in play versus mix with a major power batter lineup, top rated by far. Chaparro makes the list for a home run, top rated Washington National. Three League Parlay makes it so easy for me to speed run this. I'm going to do this every time, to be honest. Speed running the videos is much, much better for me. If this counts as a speed run. Rhett Lauder versus Michael Soroka. Cincinnati Reds at Arizona Diamondbacks at Chase Field. 60-mile-per-hour wind out to center field. Rhett Lauder, 1.16 home runs given up per nine. Top rated Corbin Carroll in this game. Corbin Carroll covers everything in the mix apart from the main pitch, the sinker at 29% usage. 58% hard hit rate versus that pitch, though. 412 expected slugging. He loves this mix. I see why he's top rated. 53% hard hit and a 13% barrel rate. Giving it up to power at 8.2% of the time because he's not walking them all that much at a 10% rate. Rhett Lauder, taking him deep before. Of course he has. You knew he was about to make the list, and of course he's taken him deep before. Corbin Carroll making the list for the home run. Hot bet, Carroll. Yummy. I'm going to add some locks here really quick. Dakin Park and then, ooh, wow. Ellie De La Cruz versus Michael Soroka. Michael Soroka is not a target. 0.59 home runs given up per nine. No real platoon advantage. Top rated red is Ellie De La Cruz, but I'm going to eliminate them from contention. Nolan Arenado, second rated, but we have a major left-handed batter platoon advantage and no other ones on the Diamondbacks that are piquing my interest. So I'm moving forward to the next game at Dakin Park. Seventh rated Athletics at Houston Astros. Lopez, Jacob, Lopez, Jacob, Lopez. Play of the day, Jacob. Lopez versus Hunter Brown. Average park factor, outward wind, 7 miles per hour to left field. Jordan Alvarez top rated, lefty on lefty. Lopez quite shut down versus left-handed batters. .76 home runs, 2 in 102 plate appearances. Not untouchable. 20% barrel rate, Alvarez. Yeah, you know, I've been taking him so much. Yeah, he's gone. We have he's matching the type. He's taken Lopez deep before. It's a power batter non-lineup. He's giving up to mid batters more so. Lefty on lefty matchup. We do have the 20% barrel rate, last 15 in play from Alvarez as well. He will have to make the list. Sorry. Strong play. Top rated in this game. Cam Smith, second rated, lefty on righty matchup with the platoon advantage that we like. He has 17 at bats per home runs versus left handed pitching, 6 in 118 plate appearances. That's very good. Low barrel rate, but a high hard hit rate. 2 home runs last 15 in play, both off fastballs. Main pitch fastball from Lopez. Cam Smith, 3 home runs off that pitch in the velocity range. 0 for 6 head to head, and the type kind of owns him, but we do have a home run off of the fourth main similar pitcher, Brian Hudson. Cam Smith made my list yesterday. Might make it again after I look at Christian Walker if he doesn't look any better. No, he doesn't. Check out Pena, maybe. No. Cam Smith's going to make the list. My second favorite home run look on the Astros. All right, we're making it. We're making our way. Dean Kremer versus Casey Mize at Petco Park, Minnesota Twins at San Diego Padres. Below average park factor, crosswind, 6 miles an hour going a little bit to the right. Dean Kremer is a particular target. 2.19 home runs given up per nine. I would target San Diego Padres and Texas Rangers heavily without financial advice being involved because that tends to backfire sometimes. Obviously, cover everything else. Personally, I will be targeting San Diego Padres and I will be targeting Los Angeles Angels. Ty France top rated here for a home run on the Padres versus Kremer. The Padres were very good today. Tatis sold the community. Wait, did Tatis sell the community or did he hit late? Did Tatis sell the community? Oh, he sold the community. Ty France 421-foot hit ball. Was that a home run? Surely, right? Yeah. Fernando Tatis with 4 hard hits. That's outrageous, brother. Single man. Ay, ay, ay. So Ty France with a 67% hard hit and a 0% barrel rate looks very good for HRR. Obviously, that's last 15 in play. He's been very good for hits plus runs plus RBI. Got his home run today. Dean Kremer giving up 2 home runs per 9 innings to lefties. Dean Kremer does not cover this particular mix very well at all. 1 for 3. Tatis Jr., of course. I hope nobody else can hear that. Can the video hear that? Oh, whoa. I just came back to a 27% barrel rate, 67% hard hit. We have a reference and a high barrel rate. Tatis Jr. looks sick versus Dean Kremer's pitch mix. And Dean Kremer is pissed. He has to be a day late seller. He makes the list for a home run. That might be a lock. Check out Gavin Shates. Blue expected slugging off the splitter main pitch, but covers everything else in the mix, and he is trending up. We had the right-handed batter platoon advantage, but he's given up a lot of home runs to lefties, and I want to find the best-looking lefty on the Padres as well. Sheets is trending up. Kremer just giving home runs up to everyone. Other left-handed batter here, Cronenworth, Sungmon Song, low rated. Gavin Sheets going to make the list for HRR. Fenway Park in the next game, San Francisco Giants at Boston Red Sox. 40 minutes into the video. How do you leave? How do you feel, guys? Like the video if you haven't yet. Neither of these pitchers give up more than zero point 0.8 home runs per 9 innings, so neither of them give up more than about zero point 0.6 per start. And neither of them have good ERAs last three, but we do have inward wind as well. San Francisco Giants and Boston Red Sox are both eliminated in a game that I don't like the look of. Andrew Painter is pitching, so the Cardinals rejoice. In the 10th rated game here, we are missing the Cardinals pitcher, as I said at the start. Alec Burleson top rated against Andrew Painter, who sucks. Or he doesn't suck, he's not very good. He gives up lots of home runs per nine. 5 home runs off a main pitch fastball. Painter throws 97% of the time, or 97 miles an hour, 33% of the time. Imagine if he threw it 97% of the time. The first person to comment 97% of the time, the first person to comment 97% of the time gets 3 months free access to 3leagueparlay.com. Only the first person. Go. Burleson with a great lineup here in the pitch mix tab. 53% hard hit and a 7% barrel rate last 15. Home run off a fastball. We have a shit ton of balls in play. Shit ton. 1 for 2 versus him. Power batter lineup. Left-handed batter lineup. Similar pitcher lineup. Zone tab lineup. Burleson has to make the list for a home run. I love this list. I love this list. I love it, love it, love it. I say that all the time. I know. It's like when I make my parlays, I love them all, and sometimes they don't always hit, whatever. I like the look. He's still giving up home runs. Two righties. Jordan Walker hit 2 days in a row here, 2 days ago. And wait, did he hit again today? Is he hit 4 days in a row? 392 foot hit ball on the 21st today. He's hit a home run 3 days in a row, Jordan Walker. 4 days in a row, look here, hit home runs off fastballs and sliders. Andrew Painter throws fastballs and sliders. Matches the tie. Jordan Walker has to make the list. Has to. Gonna make it for HRR. Second favorite look. Two chalkies. And I believe that's it. I'm absolutely legendary, and I got through that in 42 minutes. So we're going to pitcher projections to look at strikeouts for tomorrow. If you guys want to look at total bases, hits, cheat sheet, slate, nerfy yerfy, WNBA projections, NFL, NBA, NHL to come, 3leagueparlay.com has it all. Dylan sees 10.7 projected strikeouts against the Yankees, who strike out a lot. 92K leverage score, and he strikes the hell out of everyone. So Dylan Cease makes the list up to 9 for sure, maybe up to 10. Probably 9 very safely. He might have an 8.5 line, but if it's a 7.5, it's an absolute smash for me. Yuri Perez, 7.8 projected against the Nationals, who strike out enough. Plenty of targets here. 85K lev. Yeah, Yuri Perez up to 7, no problem for me. Might have a 5.5 line. That's incredibly smashable. I know I didn't do good on my K picks today. That is not normal. It's only normal for the last 2 days. Atlanta Braves, third matchup for Logan Henderson via projected Ks on 3LP. 7.4 projected, 76K lev. He has a 31.5% strikeout rate, Logan Henderson. I wasn't I wasn't familiar with his game. 7.4 projected. I'd play him up to 6 very comfortably. Where are we? Oh, we switched to today. Okay. Keep that in mind. Tarek Skubal, 7.3 projected versus the Pirates. If they give him a 6.5 line, ooh wee boy. If they give Tarek Skubal a 6.5 line, boy. I'm taking that baby up to 8. I don't think they will, by the way. 7.3 projected, but I'm more bullish than that. Christian Scott 7.1 projected at right field versus versus the White Sox. 79K left. 28.5 yeah, I really like him. Christian Scott's a good pitcher. I'm comfortable playing him. No problem. Christian Scott up to 6. Dean Kremer, I'm not comfortable playing him, nor Castillo or Peterson. Maybe Peterson. No. Castillo, maybe. 76K left at right field. He'll probably get smacked around, but he could still throw 5 strikeouts, Luis Castillo. So I'm going to wrap up my list right here with the Luis Castillo for 5 strikeouts. And I want to take a moment to thank you guys really quickly before I pull my full list up for, at the end of the video, like I usually do. I want to take a moment to thank you guys. We are very quickly approaching 4,000 total users on 3legparlay.com. That is 4,000. I cannot thank you guys enough. I've grinded like hell for you, and I love you. Thank you so much for signing up to 3legparlay.com. I'm pulling up my list now for those of you who skipped to the end of the video. Here it is, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you, and I hope you enjoyed. Like the video. Bye bye.